There we go. Steel went for tanks. That's good. We haven't seen tanks so far. And Rover from Dan in North. Steel Blue is being a little bit idle with his Kodachi. Maybe he was waiting for 2. Not sure if there's super much of a point there. Kodachis are likely to survive and regenerate anyway. Oh. Well, now they're going. I imagine Dan's scout might get eaten by this drone for free, but yeah, well, he slows him, he can get away, maybe. Run! Gas, 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 you gotta step on the gas. Ooh, he made it. Good. Ooh, well, pay attention, Dan. Okay, he is. It's good, it's good, he's paying attention. Steel is not quite as much paying attention, maybe? Never mind what I said. Ooh. Never mind again, maybe? Getting the Kodachi is good. That's worth it. Well worth it. You live to see another day, Kodachi. I think, yes. Dan playing it pretty safe. 3 Lotuses already. Pretty costly, but let's see if it pays off. Meanwhile, Steel has gone for only 1, protecting his core. Answers already. Interesting. Are a little bit out of position. Okay, fine. Didn't really lose anything important. Except the fencer. Good. That worked out for Steel. I'm not sure who I'm rooting for. I'm gonna say good and bad all randomly. It's going to flip, I guess, who I'll be rooting for throughout the game. Right, and here we see Kodachi's pre-fire built-in behavior, which is peculiar, but oh well. It has buffed them a little bit, essentially. Just building up a massive blob of Kodachis. Well, Dan is going straight for the Fencer Ripper combo. It's slow to get going. Let's see if that pays off. At the moment, he doesn't have much of a force at all. And Steel is expanding a bit harder. Yeah. Definitely looking best for Steel, as he's pushing in, killing the Fencer for almost free. Lotus down, 1 Kodachi down. Poor Ripper just desperately trying to chase. I think we'll need a Exodus icon there on Dan, who's lacking a bit in energy. Keep up. Not sure why they stopped chasing the Kodachis entirely. There's nothing to respond to these guys. They're free to go. I mean, the Ripper can't do anything. Too slow. I guess he decided to counterattack instead, which is, yeah, there should be at least something counterattacking. I just hope he's paying attention. I don't think so. Ooh. Yeah. And against a tank player, you need a bit more to actually... I mean, 2 Scorches would have taken this down with a bit of attention. Well, at least he gets some mechs. That's something. It's looking already increasingly dire. This many Kodachis could overwhelm a Ripper, so... not that I would say it's worth it necessarily, but... well, two Kodachis versus a... wasn't worth it. Oh well. They did some raiding. Oh, maybe that's fine, actually. They did some dying as well. Then we'll have to get some more constructors. Rebuild, reclaim. Choppa choppa. And we've got ogres on the field. I do love me some ogres. A lot. 2 ogres could fairly easily take care of that commander, although he's running to safety and morphing for something. Maybe some longer ranged thing so he doesn't get outranged by the ogres. We'll see. There's a lot of idle constructors going on in Steel's territory. Hopefully he sees that. Right. Particle, yeah, that's exactly what he did. He went for a bit more range so he doesn't get outranged by the ogres. Oh well. Here come the Kodachis. Largely to die. That's excellent for Dan as long as he doesn't now die to the ogres instead. Ooh, but we have Dominatrix. Perfect. Just what the doctor ordered. Oh, come on. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, in the last minute, a lot of good value was had for Dan. Excellent. Who's no longer accessing, by the way. 2 ogres for Dan, and no more Kodachis for Steel. Damn, things are turning around hard. It looks like Steel kinda wants to build up some blitzes, but also going for a bunch of other things. Well, he did decide to push into those ogres that... Yeah, I guess he figures he's never gonna get those back. Dan is playing safe with his Dominatrix at the moment. He kinda wants to build up Blitzball, I don't know. He doesn't have too many cute... Normally when you go for something like that, like Blitz, you'd need a fair few for them to get going. They're not great in small numbers. So he has a few projects going on. Ravens. I don't know if you have the income to do... Okay, no, okay. He's just giving up on his tank strat there. Going Ravens hard, it looks like. Perhaps he's really wanting to finish off. Yeah, you didn't need the Ravens, mate. This is a sleeper agent, okay? Used to work for Steel and is now working for Dan, but no, he's a sleeper agent. Look, see? See? He was always working for Steel. He was just playing the long game. Excellent. Well, okay. Maybe he was more thinking of killing the Dominatrixes, which is fine, that works. Definitely works. Oof, Steel. Bend your metal. They're just on the edge of being permanently captured there. I guess they're better now than before, when they did all the diving and stuff. Yeah, see, I often end up not doing Ravens against Dominatrixes because they can't one-hit them. Often do Phoenixes because Dominatrixes tend to be in a ball, and I can just kill a bunch of them at the same time with like 2 Phoenixes or something. Meanwhile, he did go back to the Blitzes and he is successfully building up a ball of them, and they're making some good work. Here and there. Yeah. Dan got back into it there for a bit, but lost pretty much all of his forces there in the last minute. And now he has to deal with Ravens, a bunch of Blitzes. So he's juggling anti-air too much, I would say. Doesn't really have any answer to what's happening. Okay, Hover has no counter for this. You mean the blitzes? Yeah, you're playing Rover. Well, you don't have any counter, you have only anti-air all over the place. And I think it's too late to conjure up an answer now. I think you have a bunch of things that works all right. I'm not sure you have anything that really hard counters a blitz ball, but balls of... Okay, never mind the balls. Armies of blitzes are quite costly anyways. So, Steel did run away with the game eventually. And I think we had a pretty good match. What do you think? Yeah, and is done with his game. I think we could immediately jump into... Let's do the Dave one. Shield ball. Interesting. Coming from Chomo? Is this a trade tactic of his? I have no idea. But, oh, pfft. I just caught the end. Or maybe I just didn't catch the end. Looks like Shield prevailed against... What was he playing again? At any rate, congratulations, Como. Chomo? Damn it, I can't decide. Shield ball also just completely counters me as a person. Better change your personality, mate. Was it Rover? Yeah, alright. Presumably you'd try to use dominatrixes mixed in with some other things to deal with shields. Ooh, therxyy, I haven't seen any of therxyy. Jump outs and spiders. Spiders from therxyy. Oh, cabinboy is purple now? Okay. Damn. Interesting. I guess he's the fan favorite. I don't know if that's matchmaker purple or casual purple, but even so. Ooh. Alright, so this match isn't really anywhere close to finished, as far as I can tell. There's a juggernaut from Cabin and a Firewalker. Not super much of an army, but it's got two pretty significant pieces or aces to his whatever analogy I'm doing. There is a lot of X's going on, might as well do that. Both sides, I guess, since they're relying on wind so hard, the wind was bad at the moment from what they were used to. Okay. Okay. therxyy is definitely in the lead, but question is, can he use these two effectively? I mean, well, Juggernaut is being healed, but as long as its health is 70% or something, it can kind of just do whatever. Make attrition. Jump in, grab the recluse, something. You don't have the luxury of running back and forth. This is an amazingly slow unit, mate. Just have it fight wherever it is and fix incoming attacks somehow else. Okay, yeah. therxyy has already a plan for this. One is not quite enough, but he did bring two, so he should be good. Ooh. Oof. Jumped straight into death. Such timing. Well, probably would have died anyway, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I would throw in the towel at this point as well. Not sure what you could do. Good job, therxyy. Let's see how Nods is doing. Against, I think, a roughly equal opponent to Mushroom that he fought earlier, I think. Shields, actually, on this map, unusual. Nods is the one going the more common spiders. And you seem to be having troubles. Perhaps Nods is not aware that Recluse counters pretty much all of Shield Factory. Meanwhile, Ball of Doom was able to just make a big ball of herpes. Herpes? Did I say herpes? That's pretty funny. let's keep calling them herpes. They seem to have done some good raiding there. Kept most of them alive and built up even more. Ball of Doom has excellent economy. Doesn't have any geothermals, but many mexes. Some overdrive, but not as much as Nods, who's very much relying on it. Nods has built up quite a lot of anti-air at this point, spread them here and there, but yeah. It's a lot of metal in anti-air, mate. And I think you need to switch the focus a bit more over to land-based things. Even chainsaw. Yeah, over-investing in an anti-air is not uncommon. What's the value of this? One just died. It's 3,000. Ball of Doom is just chilling with his backup plan of cloaked snitches, which are just evil. Nods is playing spiders though, so does have the ideal screening unit, but it's not looking good. Overall, it's not looking great. So much anti-air. He's making the occasional recluse, but I think he really wants like a small army of recluse. I mean, Ball of Doom has just got so many different ways of going about this. He's got an army of raiders, he's got a small shield ball, he's got ton of cloaked snitches, he's got this big ball of herpes, or two even. Yeah, Nods would not need a miracle to win, he'd need 3 at least, I think. Investing even more in overdrive. Well, I guess if Ball of Doom gets really cocky and just sort of attack moves his stuff into the enemy base, closes his eyes for a while, so Nods could hopefully really efficiently pick down his army and then reclaim everything, then he might have a chance. Like if he threw away all of his air units. That would be a metal donation, that would help a lot. Ball of Doom has decided he doesn't have enough ways of fighting, of going about winning. He wants another one. The 1v1 endgame missile silo. Yeah, that'll certainly work. If you know where his fusions are, that's GG right there. Ball of Doom is successing though, but I mean, he's still earning so much more than Nods. He's keeping an eye on it, I think. Solidifying his position with additional economy. Damn. It's kind of dragging out the game, I suppose, but when you're playing in a tournament, you just want to make sure you win, don't you? Yeah, I don't know. Ballofdoom is playing really safe, or well, he's not entirely passive, I wouldn't say that, but he's playing safe. And his army values are off the charts, or technically they are in the charts, but wow. Have a look. I mean, he could just use these up here, blow up this stuff. Wouldn't cost him much at all. I guess he's going for 2 owls to scout just before ending it. He also goes for napalm. I guess he's just going to cripple the base, all the caretakers. Now that he knows there's a bunch of fusions, I don't know. Yeah, he immediately goes for tactical nukes. Understandable. These are force firing at the Stinger. Oh well. Doesn't exist, but... Alright. Crippled missile has landed. Doing its thing. The murder missiles are incoming. Aw. Wait, what? Why? Why? Misclick, perhaps? He had queued both of them up to attack the same one. Oh well. Brave, Nods, brave, but oh yeah, you don't even have radar coverage, you don't know. I would throw in the towel a while ago. Even I. Yeah. I'm going to presume this is the last game still going, and there's the GG. That's a fried lobster if I ever saw one. Well done, even. A bit overdone, perhaps. Congratulations, ballofdoom. You did not go the way of mushroom. Randy won his, Como won his, ballofdoom won his, Grid won versus Talos, Steel Blue won his, Dark Steel won his versus Sill. Don't really know Sill. I barely know Dark Steel though.